Alright guys, so today this is not going to be a long video. It's going to be quick, short. I'm not going to do a long intro. I just want to come on and show you. I just want to make something really quick and simple. I needed a shirt to wear to work, and I just wanted to make something to add on to my little short set that I'll wear around the house. So as you see, I picked the image Love Pink that I had already uploaded into my designer space. So I had already did that. I cleaned it up, and sizes, you all know Cricut, you're limited to your size. Was I like when it comes to vinyl, you can make your stuff larger than compared to when you're doing a print and cut. So here is I'm using heat transfer vinyl, and you know, if you set your settings on custom, when you go to make it, it will bring up this dialog, and you can click on it, and you will look for what you're looking for, and then once you find it, you will click on it, and then it'll take you to the next step. And there's everything in there, and if you don't see, you could type it and bring it up, or you find it and it's not the correct settings, you can always go all the way down to the bottom and change the settings to the length that you need. And here, as you see, these are the things that I use the most. So I put a star on it, so it highlights, so there is always there. All I gotta do is just click onto it, and it's there, which is like the HTV vinyl, the glitter vinyl, different things. So I'm taking it over, and it's telling you, make sure that you mirror your vinyl shiny side down, and this is what I love about it. It does tell you, so there's no way you should forget. Just make sure you follow the steps as you go. So here I took it back because I wanted to make it a little larger, and I just went over that. I just kind of skipped forward just to show y'all. So now we back in it. I click make it, and now we're gonna let it do what it do. And then I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna cut it twice because I'm doing two different patterns. One I'm doing white, and then one I'm doing in a print. So here, this is something that I made, and it's for Father's Day. And it was a blank image, and what I did was I cut the words out. I will upload that video a later time. I just want to add this part in, being that I'm cutting it out. So what I did notice is, and I'm just showing you could change it to different colors, which it doesn't kind of matter on here right now, because you can always put whatever color vinyl that you're using, and you'll get that color. And I kind of like the brown stands out a lot, so what I noticed was, so in designer space, if you're not a member, you do have to pay for your for the letters for the front. And I realized that I didn't pay attention when I was doing it, because normally it'll tell you, and I always click on all system, even though it's a way that you can download it, which I do have fronts downloaded. But anyway, so I didn't want to go through all that, so we're gonna cut that out later, because I got to go back and figure out how to do that. So here is the other pattern that I came up with, which is a snake print that I'm gonna press on to my everyday walk around, the house item. And what I'm doing is the white. And then I told you I was going to do white because I feel like the white popped off more than the black. And what I love about the heat transfer vinyl is so easy to weave. Once you get a good grip at the end, and all you do is just, as you see, you give it a nice pull, and you pull, and it basically weaves itself. So basically, the only thing that you will have to come back and do is grab your little picker and go in and weave the like the little small little pieces that's stuck in, like to say you got a circle, or like you will see as I'm going. But I didn't have my little picker, but this is how easy it is. I was able to weave it with my own hand, with my own fingers. So as you see, I'm weaving it now. I'm sorry it's out of the frame. It wasn't my intention. I didn't know. But as you see, I just did weave the P. As you see, I'm going to go out, and I'm going to weave every letter with my hands. But if you have your picker, it makes it a little quicker. And as you see, this is actually quick. So, you know, each his own. So off camera, I just went on and weed both because it didn't make sense. So as you see, one is the white and then one is the snake print. So you have them both. What you're gonna need your Teflon sheet. If you're doing a hand press, you need your pad and your item and everything. If you're doing on a press machine, a heat press, it should already have your pad. You have that, and everything always tells you the settings and if it's a hot pill or a cold pill. The one that I'm working with, this heat transfer that I'm working with, is a cold pill. And what you see me, I'll take the my presser, and if you have a regular presser, you always want to press it for at least 5 seconds to get any moisture out. Anytime you pressing on, whether it's heat transfer, sublimation, you want to press it for 5 minutes to get any moisture out of it. It helps it. Alright, sorry for the interruption. As you heard, the phone was ringing, but like I said, you press it for 5 minutes to get any moisture out. You place your item where you want it. You should already know how to do that by now. Know how to center it, know where to put it at from the top and everything like that. You're going to put it down, put your Teflon sheet, you're going to press it, and as I was saying, every HTV comes with the time and the setting, and it tells you it's a cold pill or hot pill. This one right here is actually a hot pill. So a hot pill, you have to let it cool down a little bit before you peel the vinyl off. Well, the sheet off the vinyl. So as you see, I'm pulling it. You want to get a good grip from one end, and you want to just pull it. Give it a nice big pull. And as you see, it's off and it's done. So remember, it always comes with its own settings and its timing it tells you. So always pay attention to that. The timing that you need to set your press or your hand press on. And it was a cold pill, hot pill. A hot pill, you pull it off as soon as it's done. A cold pill, you let it cool down. What I always do, and what you just see me do, I took it, my Teflon sheet, put it over it, and I ran my hand press for another 5 minutes. To me, it helps it give it a long activity. So as you see, that's done. That's my little, just something just to, to have one around the house, just to jazz it up a little bit. I mean, I could have just left it sample, but I just figured out why not. If you into custom making stuff, why not jazz it up? So now, like I said, I wanted to do the white. So to me, it made it pop. As you see, the shirt, even though the black blends more, but the white make it pop more. It stands off the white to me. So the same thing is hot. Same setting, because it's the same vinyl that same HTV vinyl that I'm using, and as you see, for some reason the V was not sticking, so I went back over it for like another few minutes, probably about another 5 more minutes to get it, just to make sure that it stick. And that's what I tell you, sometime. And actually, it was still hot. Like I said, it's a cool pill, so you have to cool down. So it was really hot, because remember, I went back over it for another 5 minutes, so it was really hot. So I was like, hey, brainstorm, they do have like a stone that you can buy, and you rub across it and it cools it down automatically, brings the temperature down really quick. So I just took the silver lid off my mason jar and rubbed it across, and it helped cool it down kind of quicker, and I was able to peel it off. And as you see, now everything is good to go. And like I said, you grab it from one corner and you pull downward. You want to pull it down low and pull it down. And then, like I always tell you, what I do is I always go back over my stuff for maybe like 5 minutes to give it that extra press. And it helps it last longer. It helps it from peeling off, because everybody know when you're dealing with vinyl, sometimes it could be funny money. So that helps, and I hope this helped you. And as you see, another success. I love both of them. They came out really great. Tell me what y'all think. Leave your comments down below. If you haven't seen the video about the mason jar that I made, make sure you go back and watch that. As you see, that came out great as well. But guys, as always, it's always been a pleasure. I hope this was very helpful to you. Make sure you leave your comments down below. Until the next video, you'll stay safe, you'll stay blessed, and just know your girl got you. Later, Gator. I'm